Crypto is basically a frontier technology, similar to AI and robotics, but really transforming financial services that we know today. So I do think that not being willing to learn and then not being willing to be exposed to it is a bigger risk. We actually created this business to make sure that even the founders' mothers could also invest in this asset class. I'm Eliza. I'm the Global Head of Research at 21shares.
My name is Jasmine Mühlhaupt. I am the head of Product EMEA at 21shares.
I'm Duncan Moyer, President at 21shares, and I lead the firm's strategy, investments, and go-to-market.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Off the Block. Today we are asking a bigger question. What does it actually take for Bitcoin to become part of the global financial system?
That is a big question. 21shares started with a vision to make investing in cryptocurrencies as easy as buying a stock. We do that with exchange-traded products like ETFs or ETNs, and we've grown over the last 8 years to become Europe's largest cryptocurrency asset manager. It is very easy and probably makes more sense for an asset manager to stick with something that's familiar, with something that's worked in the past. New things can be scary, but that's also where the opportunity lies.
Bitcoin and crypto has had a really bad reputation, and I do think that fundamentally it's education. The rapid acceleration of blockchain and digital assets more broadly really comes from regulatory clarity. So we moved away from speculation, where people were feeling uncomfortable with NFTs and new coins and lost a lot of money, to having now regulatory frameworks in Europe and in the US to really help investors to feel more comfortable with this asset class and accepting that this is completely changing financial services and payments around the world. People are using it for salary payments or even grocery transfers without realizing that this is actually built by blockchain technology. And this is exactly where we're moving to, having this technology being invisible to our day-to-day lives. Jasmine, how about you? What's your take on this?
I think traditional banks and traditional investors are restricted to the infrastructure they're using. So obviously they cannot go full DeFi, and they need to have vehicles that makes it available on traditional systems. I'm coming from a quite unusual background. I did study chemistry, and I decided after working for a pharmaceutical and chemical company to pivot to the financial industry. Science teaches you that even if you do have a theory, you need to rigorously test it and see if it holds up in practice. There is a new narrative, there is a new coin launching every week, every day even. And by rigorously applying your criteria, you ensure that only the top quality assets make it into a product. Research really becomes your tool for filtering out the assets that don't meet our quality standards. The requirements on, for example, custodians or audited financials, this is not a burden to issuers like us. This is really the price you have to pay in order to ensure institutional grade quality products.
If the market matures, how do you see digital assets fitting in institutional portfolios?
Separate the rest of digital assets and just look at cryptocurrencies specifically. I think probably for the foreseeable future, it's going to be its own asset class in the way that hedge funds are an asset class in a portfolio. An interesting comparison is cryptocurrencies to gold. Now, gold became far more accessible when it was put into an ETF. No longer just an investment for the largest institutional investors, but available to the masses. Cryptocurrencies, now part of exchange-traded notes and exchange-traded funds, are going through that same journey.